Let's see here. Um, uh, uh, Forgive my thumbs there for a second. Am I live? I don't know if I'm live or not. All right. Yeah. Okay, I'm alive. All right. Just wasn't sure. All right. On the way back from the Richmond rally here, we are on 95 heading back. I'm being driven by the one, the only Cuddles. And we got Mike and Blue back there. You're my boy, Blue. You see old school? Yeah. Bob, in his twilight of his life, decided to go to. Sorry, I'm just joking, Bob. Yeah, so the rally went really well. It was very, very peaceful, very, very respectful crowd. Nobody really did anything. Um, like no violence, whatnot, no fights, whatnot. I even saw Antifa there. I asked them why they had me on the list, and they kind of refused to talk to me. Didn't get milkshake, so that's pretty good. They didn't pepper spray or anything. They just refused to talk to me because they're a bunch of scaredy cats. All I wanted to know was why I was on their damn list. So the rally went okay. I went to the wrong place, so I didn't get to speak to the speakers, which kind of sucked. But I went to the wrong place, but that is beyond here. There were tons and tons of people from all over. There's tons of news reporters there. Did a couple interviews, which was kind of exciting. And I ran into some old friends. There's people from all walks of life there. Lots of really cool signs. Um, it seems like everyone knew what they were there for, and everyone stayed on message. I also think that the optics of a massive rally in Richmond and the governor of Richmond, Governor Blackface himself, decided that he had to leave Richmond because he was afraid of the rally. So everyone out there who went to the rally, I don't know the number of attendants. We saw a local report. I'm not sure how accurate it is. That said between 120 and 130,000 from a local TV station, but I've also seen stuff that said 50,000. So I don't know. I mean, it went from blocks and blocks, though, so it's really hard to get a feeling for how many people were there. Inside the Freedom Cage, there was about 6,000 people there. Met people from New Jersey, Michigan, New York. There's Pennsylvania people there. There's tons of people from all over, and I was really glad to see it. But Cam Edwards tweeted out a picture of the crowd, which looked amazing. So, I mean, I really enjoyed being there. It was more of I enjoyed the fellowship of being with people that share the same passion and share the same passion for rights. That's not just the Second Amendment, but constitutional rights. Uh, there were really good speeches there. Antonia Oakenfuller was really good. I enjoyed her speech a lot. Eric Pratt, of course, I enjoyed it. Stephen Williford had an awesome speech. It went off so well. I don't think that they're going to be able to spin this in any negative way. I know that there was an NBC reporter that said that it was a white supremacist rally, which was comical because there's people from every race there. And it was just a really fun time. It was unlike any other 2A rally I have ever been to. and I am glad that I had the chance to attend it. Amanda Chase's speech was really good. Nick Freitas was great. He had the line of the day when he proclaimed right before he announced his run for Congress that Epstein didn't kill himself. I thought that was great, and it was it was really cool. And I got the wrong banner up, of course. There we go. It was really cool. If this happens again, I want everyone out there to attend your local rallies. Is what we really need. For everyone to attend the local rallies. So what happens in Virginia doesn't happen where you are. It was something that, oh, I just heard doorbell. Who's phone? Bob, why does your phone have a doorbell?
You have a doorbell for Messenger and everything else is that's messages.
If you haven't met Bob, that's Bob back there. Bob. Yeah, I don't see. There you go. Bob did really cool. We had to break him out of the senior citizen home to get us. I just mess around. Yeah, I know. The live streams didn't work because there was just so much. I tried to live stream and it was coming in choppy, so I just gave up. It kept on disconnecting. It was just when you have like 100,000 people, you're going to overload the towers. Verizon and AT&T and all of them, they brought in additional bandwidth with these trucks, but it really didn't work, and I was probably hitting a stingray anyway, so whatever. Probably scanning my metadata. But yeah, they were using a drone. So, did you see the drone?
Yeah,
They were using a drone to keep them. They had the helicopters up, but they also had drones that were watching the crowd. I guess looking for threats, which there was none. All that media hoopla for nothing. But yeah, what I think people in Virginia need to do now is I think they need to email all the Democrats that are voting for this anti-gun stuff packs of bacon. If you Google Bacon's Rebellion, you can see why. Uh, I, I mean, did you guys see anything? What do you guys think?
I didn't see any. I didn't.
Are all good?
Yeah, it was kind of neat to see the degree of respect and courtesy each person gave each other.
Yeah, Bob was saying that he thought the respect and courtesy that everyone gave each other was great, and that was one of the things I noticed. Everyone was very polite. They always say that a polite society, what about it? Is an armed society? Yeah, yeah, no, yeah. I don't think there's nothing tinfoil. They weren't trying to like block the signal or anything. I just think it was just overloaded because of the amount of people. Alex Jones was there. Um, we saw Infowars there. I bet they're coming back from the rally because they have gun stickers on the back of their car. Uh, yeah, Kermit loves bacon. Looks like everyone had a good day. I definitely had a good day. Everyone there had a good day. Met up with a bunch of people. Cowboy, who's on the show a lot, was down there, but I just never ran into him. It was just there were just so many people there that you might never run into anyone there. But it was pretty cool. The best part about it was getting to talk to Antifa, or not talk to them because they refused to talk to me. All I wanted to know is why it was on their list. But yeah, Yeah. Any other questions about it? Speakers were great. Uh, Parking wasn't actually bad. If you looked at with the diamond where they had all the Kathleen, our society is a place society. The diamond is where they had the offsite parking. They had the shuttles going back and forth. Uh, One of our friends, Ed, was like, "Dude, I found a parking space that's walking distance." So it was like $5. We parked there, and we were able to walk right up to the Capitol, and it was it was good parking, good people. Then we went into Mission Barbecue afterwards, and we ran into a bunch of other 2A people. Ran into people from New Jersey. No, Antifa didn't, and they weren't actually there for the gun rights. Um, they were there to, I guess, I don't know why they were there actually, but they wouldn't talk to me. I was kind of disappointed. They they're the bash the fash, and I guess they changed their mind because they think I'm fascist for some reason. And so when I went up to them, I was like, "Hey, why am I on your list?" And they were like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah, we're not them. We don't know. You got to ask them because we're not them." It's like, but you have the group's patch on. You actually have patches from the group. How do you know? But they didn't really want to talk to me. Didn't like it too much being called out. So their little hit list was kind of useless. It was what it was. Um, and any other questions? I don't know who has the speeches to watch online. I mean, I wish I did, but I don't. There were tons of people recording it, so I'm pretty sure you'd be able to watch it. I know the Daily Caller was there; they recorded all the speeches. Um, Wired was there. I talked to Wired magazine, where the Wired magazine reporter accidentally called a black friend of mine. He's like, "Well, do all the colored folks think about this rally?" Like, what? Wait, so what? But the speeches were fiery. I don't know. Did you see? No. What did they say? What did they say about the rally? I know we talked to CBS there and ABC was there. I didn't see what MSNBC had to say. Probably nothing good. One of the reporters tried to say it was a white supremacist rally, which was kind of comical. So I don't know. What did they say? Kermit loves bacon. One of the best names ever. Anybody see what MSNBC said? They must have said something. What did they say? Come on, don't leave me in suspense, man. Come on, hell. All right. Probably nothing good though. All right, am I still alive? Oh, okay, I'm still alive. Okay. Now, what did the MSNBC say? Come on, tell me. I do know there's a bunch of tired people today. I mean, tired. Uh, the people we ran into from New Jersey, they're driving back. There were people from Texas there. I think there was from Oregon. Yeah, don't promote violence. Yeah. But yeah, it was a good rally. There were people with long guns there, which people didn't want. There were people with flake carriers. There was some dude walking around with a Barrett, which was kind of interesting. I thought that was pretty interesting. There was a dude walking around with a sign, and he says, "Anybody going live, looking for promotion, or something like that." He's like, "I'm a capitalist."
Looking for free advertising.
Or free advertising, that's what he's yelling. "I'm looking for free advertising. I'm a capitalist. Anybody going live?" Which was kind of funny. Uh, I did see Revcon there, Revolutionary Communists. They were chanting something. I can't remember what they were chanting, but they were chanting something. I don't know, something nonsensical. And people just took pictures and just like watched and moved on with their lives. Like, it was cool. No one really fussed about it. It was great. So that's my little wrap up of what's happened since Kermit Loves Bacon. Does not tell me what MS. Oh, here it is. Oh, Al Sharpton was going on. It was going to be another Charlottesville.
Well, that's what they wanted. And get it though.
They hoped for another Charlottesville, like Tuttle says. They hoped for a Charlottesville. There wasn't another Charlottesville because it was a totally different event. Charlottesville was racist versus Antifa. This was gun owners, and there wasn't really any counter protesters at all. So I mean, wasn't really even worried about that. I mean, in order to have a clash, you need two opposing factions, and there wasn't two opposing factions.
Not in any kind of force on the other side anyway.
Thank you, Kermit Loves Bacon. I'll check it out. Yeah, yeah, but and even if there was an opposing faction, who are the opposing faction of the gun guys? Moms Demand Action, Everytown, David Hogg. Do you think that they're going to start fighting? No. So you had two. So, and no one there would even do anything because everyone knows that they were looking to try to make us look violent. And you might be right, Ballistic Bob. We were able to and run the Soros Bloomberg machine, mostly Bloomberg. I bet he's in his little ivory tower there, crying himself because violence didn't happen. They were hoping that violence was going to happen. Northam state of emergency looks stupid now. It backfired. If the fences weren't there, nothing would have happened. So everything backfired on them. Maybe this is the point where things start to turn in our favor a little bit. The the giant is awoken, and the giant's not going to give up its Second Amendment rights without a fight. If you want the Second Amendment rights, you're going to have to take them, and I don't think that they can take them. I mean, there's nothing that they can do. Weapons bans are dumb. All that shit is dumb. So I don't know, man. No, I'm not saying this ended it. I'm saying that this is maybe a turning point. There's always a battle that is a turning point in war. And this is what it is. It's a war. It's not a war with, where we're going to shoot each other. But it's a war of ideas. It's a war on our freedom. And It's a war of who has control, the individual or the state. In World War II, the turning point was Midway. Midway was the turning point for the U.S. in World War II. Yeah, for example, so there, it it is what it is. I'm not going to give up. I still have diverticulitis, and I went down there anyway because that's what it needs. And I'm probably going to pay for it later on, but I I felt the need that I had to be there no matter what. It was something so strong, so important to me that I had to be there, and I had to be there not for me. I had to be there for my kids because once they get this right, they're going to keep on taking rights. It's not going to end at the Second Amendment. That's what people want you to think, that it's all about the Second Amendment. It's all about guns. It's all about safety. It's just a tool for them to grab at your rights, whether it's guns, freedom of speech would be next, and everything else. Thank you, Ballistic Bob. Um, I'm doing it for me because I want to keep my rights. I'm doing it for my kids because I want them to have their rights. Um, this is this is the turning point. I encourage everyone out there, whether you're in Texas or New York or any state, organize a Second Amendment rally and try to get people there like this. Let's expand this nationwide. Virginia has shown you how to do this now. We lost our right, almost lost our rights, or going to lose our rights, so we can teach you how to do it. But we figured it out, and now we're pushing back. So we'll take this, run with it, and we'll try to get out there. All right, I'm gonna sign off here. I just want to do a quick live stream to let everyone know that I'm on my way back. I'm gonna do a live stream to wrap up everything. I don't know when, but I will do a live stream, and I have an article coming out on Amaland about everything. Remember, you can always, if you like this type of stuff, it costs money to do this stuff, so you can, you know, paypal.me/JohnCC. All that will go to 2A efforts and stuff like that, or patreon.com/, John Crump. And remember, just do everything else. Rhode Island is having, yeah, Rhode Island is having a rally on the 23rd. I got a list of a bunch of, before I go, I had a list of a bunch of different rallies from around the country. There's a bunch coming up. This was a big one that kicked it off. So everyone needs to attend. Take the day off work. Hire a babysitter. Just do what needs to be done and get there. Um, one day of pay, giving up one day of pay is worth it if you get to keep your rights. And if we're not willing to sacrifice a little bit and fight, then we're gonna lose our rights. All right. Well, now I'm really gonna end it before something else comes in. So thank you guys. Turn a little bell on to follow up with everything else. All right, thanks.